Introducing Dr. Jackery Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world,
New York City!
Yes. New York City is so great that a man from Dominican Republic was picked up on arrival at JFK.
Wow! Why now?
Yeah, when officers of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection found that he was busting out of his pants.
What?
You know what it means to bust out? To bust out of your pants. It turned out that his legs were heavily strapped with cocaine worth over $160,000. Oh yeah, that was a surprise to many. No, not that people still go into drug trafficking. No, that's not the surprise. After all, last week, the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency arrested a 57-year-old grandma. Did you see the woman?
Yes.
With cocaine at Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. She was on her way to Saudi Arabia to go and pray. How do you pray with cocaine? You know, how do you do that anyway? and no, not that people still try these crude ways to bring cocaine into America. That wasn't the surprise. You know, the surprise was that U.S. Customs are still searching for cocaine. The thought was that since Donald Trump became president, they are now more interested in searching for Muslims trying to come into America. Not cocaine. You know, twice last week, the son of Muhammad Ali was stopped at the airport and questioned for trying to come into America.
Was it flat?
I don't get it. That his name is Muhammad Ali didn't even make them think, maybe he's the son of the goat. No. When I say goat, I mean the greatest of all time. Not that goat, not this African goat. No. Anyway, what am I talking about? This is the same custom officers who gave a Nigerian computer engineer codes to read and to write to prove that he was really a computer engineer before they allowed him into the United States. Imagine what they will do to you when you come in and say you're a musician and they say sing.
My name,
Imagine Tonto Dike coming into America saying I'm a musician. They say sing for us. They'll be like, or Kosi coming to America say I'm an actress. They say, oh yeah, act for us. She'll be like. Anyway. The treatment of the Nigerian engineer prompted Buhari's assistant on foreign affairs, Mrs. Abike Dabiri, to issue a warning to Nigerians not to travel to the United States at this time. I know.
Was Nigeria flat?
It turned out that she did not check with the Minister of Foreign Affairs before issuing the warning. You know, she didn't check. When the U.S. State Department complained, our Minister of External Affairs overruled Buhari's advisor. Oh yeah, he simply said, ignore that woman. Forget about that woman. You know. Now, all these were before Buhari returned. Before the Senate rejected Magu again as the chairman of EFCC. Oh yes, Buhari is back in the country. Yeah.
Welcome to President.
He returned to Nigeria after 50 days and 50 nights in the wilderness. Oh yeah. He came back even though he wasn't 100% ready to come back. Watch.
Wow.
Yeah. That's not fair on the man. He almost fell there. Did you see that?
I couldn't recall ever being so sick since I was a young man, real young man.
That's not good. The man said that he never felt this sick in his life. I wonder how these people who were telling us that the man, when they make this phone call, you remember when they made the calls and they came back to tell us, oh, the man is hell and healthy.
Yes.
I wonder how they feel now when the man is saying that he was as sick as a dog.
Well, let me first say the president is hale and hearty. I spoke to him and we had a fairly long conversation.
Now, on liars, you know, all of them. They should be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, all of you, even you, the vice president. Anyway, on the day that he came back, he said that the vice president will remain the acting president as he will continue to rest. I'm like, you see, why is he going to rest in Aso Rock? Can you imagine that? Rest inside Aso Rock. You know, I said to myself, inside Aso Rock, He must be kidding.
Hey.
You know, even if all the children, you saw all the children and grandchildren, even if they let him rest,
Yes.
even if all the cabals and the grand cabals, they let him rest,
And he did
what
this.
about the spirits and the grand spirits?
Ah.
Inside the record, will they let the man rest? No, no, they're not. By the way, it's not only in Nigeria that evil spirits reside inside the president's house. No, it's not in Nigeria. In Brazil. Oh yeah, evil spirits have chased the president of Brazil out of the official house.
Hey.
Oh yeah, poor guy. You know, whenever Africans go, their juju follows. The man, this is the African juju. You know, the Brazilians, they went with their juju when they were taken as slaves, and the juju is still working.
What about the juju of the Aztec president?
Oh, that's also true. Now, the man plans to invite the president of Brazil, Apostle Suleman, to come and clean the marine spirits out of his presidential office. Yeah, no, he plans to do that. I'm sure. Last week.
Apostle Suleman.
Yeah. I'm sure last week's news from Nigeria is yet to be translated into Portuguese. That's why the Brazilian president was. That's why the Brazilian president was thinking of inviting Suleman. He hasn't read the stories. Now back to Buhari. The president went back to work on Monday, and he put in only 3 hours. Now, I do not think that politics of Nigeria is more important than the health of the president. Wait, did I say politics of Nigeria? No. I mean the spoils of the office.
Yes.
Because that's what it's all about. You know, I don't think that the spoils of the office of the president should be more important than the health of the man.
Yes.
But as we learned during Yaradua's case, when the chips are down, the cabals around the president only care about themselves. That is why they are called cabal. There's no other reason why they call them cabal. Cabal care for themselves. Yeah, cabal.
Gang.
They see the president just as a vehicle to achieve their selfish ends. Now, some are saying that Buhari should resign. What do you think?
No.
What do you think? I don't think we've got to that point.
No.
I thought that he should have stayed, taking time to heal before coming back. You know what I mean? It helps that the vice president has proven that he could handle the affairs of the state in his absence. Now, someone said that Yaradua cabals were more, what did they use? More respectful of Yaradua than the Buhari cabal. The reason is that we never saw Yaradua when he was fragile. You know, they always smuggle him in and out in the dark. With no cameras, we didn't see when he was sick. But the Buhari people are letting us see him in his weakest point. You know, this is what I think. I hope Aisha Buhari will speak up again. You know, it's time for her to speak up and fight for her husband. She should come out from the other room and fight for her husband. You know what I mean? You know, no. If she's in doubt, she should go and read Rita Marley's book. You know the book, No Woman, No Cry. Yeah. She should read the book and see how the cabal around Bob Marley did not allow him to go and get the treatment he needed because of all the spoils, all the benefits they get from him performing. And that was how the man died. I'm just telling you. Just telling you.
Yes.
Now, talking about concerts. A pastor in Benin City. Have you been to Benin City? Yeah. The pastor was caught sleeping with female members of the church.
Yes.
It's now common in Nigeria everywhere. And guess what the church members did? They did not abuse the women that the pastor was sleeping with. They did not call them ashawo. No. They did not abuse the newspapers that were reporting it. They did not say, waiting concern the newspaper. They did not say that. They did not say, leave it to God to judge him. They did not. They tied the pastor up. And no, they did. They tied him up and waited for the evil spirit, the devil that made him to do it, to get out of him. They even made a video of it. Watch. I know. You see, this is wonderful. This is a new idea, new concept. I like it. You see, the mistake the man made was that he called himself a pastor. If he had called himself a founder and general overseer of the church, he would have become Daddy G.O. An anointed. You know, there's a difference between being an anointed and being a pastor. You know, he will have received immunity from anyone questioning his actions.
Yes.
Bad mistake. If you want to start a church, I'm telling you, make sure you are general overseer and you are the founder.
Yes.
Now, last week, I talked about the founder and general overseer of Omega Fire Church,
Hey.
Apostle Suleman.
Suleman.
Oh, I talked about his holy and anointed relationship with gospel singer and part-time stripper. Stephen Otobo, you know, I talked about that. I saw what many of you wrote about it on Facebook and Twitter. I thank you all. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that, you know, when people react. You are an idiot. You are a fool. You are a stupid idiot. You are a compound fool. You are finished. You are dead. Thunder fire you. You are damaged. I read all of them. Thank you. I had great laugh. I was just laughing. You see, I have had all these things before. I was sincerely looking for something new, you know, like you are a nincompoop. Nobody used that. Yes. Nobody. Now, the only comment that bothered me was this one. It was written by one Mark Imakun, and he says, Dr. Damages, fire will consume you.
Hey!
I don't know you are this stupid. Hey, Mark, and all the people who share his sentiment. I say this to you. I am sorry. I'm so sorry that you did not know that I was this stupid. Where have you been all this while?
Hey.
Where? Now that you know, I hope you will pity me enough to pray for me. That is what good Christians like you we are charged to do in the Acts of Apostles.
Yes.
No. Yeah, you pray for me. Jokes apart, I heard all your complaints. Because of what you said, all of you, I wish to pause now to apologize to Ibrahim Badamusu Babangida for calling him the grandfather of corruption in Nigeria. After all, I have never seen his bank accounts.
Yes.
That $12 billion in Gulf War oil windfall was not accounted for. Does not mean that he put the money in his bank account in Monaco. After all, I've never been to Monaco.
Yes.
That he lives in a mansion that his salary couldn't have afforded does not mean that his friends did not build it for him.
Yes.
You know, to thank him for the services he rendered to Nigeria. You know, all the coups that he plotted. I heard what you all said. I wish to apologize to Andrew Yakubu. That $9.8 million was found in a safe hidden in his house. Could have been a gift from friends, as he said.
Yes, now. Or from Baba.
Yeah, it could be gifts. I apologize to anyone who has ever been accused of corruption in Nigeria. Even those who were tried and sent to jail, like James Ibori.
Yes, now.
I apologize. The British judiciary could have been rigged against my black brother.
Yes.
You know?
No, yes.
I wish to apologize to Desiani. It must have been jealousy that made people to accuse her of stealing money from the NNPC.
Yes, now.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
While you all were busy fighting Stephanie, other women were coming out from the woodwork to state that they had sexual relationship with Apostle Suleman. At the last count, there were 3 women who came out to say, you know, this relationship with the great apostle. Now, there's one who used to be an usher in the church.
Yes.
Yeah, you know ushers. They dress up well. Yes. And there was one who was an AIT news anchor. After giving the news and reading the news. Now. But those are not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about Apostle Suleman's reaction to the whole issue. It is a classic example of how not to do damage control. I'm Dr. Damages. I know how to do damage control. That's not how to do it. Now, on Sunday, my crack reporters were there when the apostle took to the stage. Watch.
If I were to go to the market, there are people that will sell pepper for me. I won't buy. What?
Wow.
I know. I will translate what he said there. Here, our great man of God is implying that Stephanie wasn't good enough for him. Guess what? Donald Trump used the same defense when he was accused of doing some things with some women.
Grab them!
Watch.
When you looked at that horrible woman last night, you said, I don't think so. Believe me, she would not be my first choice, that I can tell you.
At least get somebody that people will believe. Look for a presentable not this. Come on.
Exactly, the same difference. Haba, man of God, haba. When you say that someone presentable, do you mean this one? That one? No. I can hear the apostles say in a deep voice, now you're talking. Now you're talking. This is the man of God.
One problem. Because I said, don't kill Christians. That's all. There's nothing else. Don't kill Christians. You come out, you're doing drama, acting movie.
I know. Now. That's what it is. It must have been because the man has been fighting for Christians.
Hey!
That's why they made him take off his clothes while he was ministering to the woman. That was why they made him give her... No. That was why they made him give her all the money he got from the crusade in Canada. That was why they made him wire money to her account. Because he was fighting for Christians.
Yes.
That was why that explains everything.
And if the devil wants people to start doubting you, he attacks your reputation. That's it. We know this normal.
Great man of God. Great man of God.
That's why he gave him the concussion.
I knew it. That was why he gave the concern, because he was fighting for Christians. I knew it. At the end, it will all be the devil's fault. The devil made him do it. You know what? At one point, Apostle Suleman told his members not to comment anymore on the sexual allegations against him.
Yes, now.
He said, right now is going to be a spiritual battle.
Hey!
Now, that was when the emails I was getting stopped coming.
Hey!
The abuse stopped.
Hey, thank you.
I felt sorry for the man. Listen to him when he said this.
I'm tough, man. I'm tough. You can't bring me down, man.
I know. Hey, yeah, poor guy. I felt so bad. It was like watching a drunk staggering and protesting. I am not drunk. Or watching a man saying, I'm not stupid. Now, if you check very well, the person saying I'm not drunk is likely drunk. It's, most probably he's drunk. Yes. And if you see someone saying I'm not stupid, it's most likely that he's stupid. Which brings me back to Daniela Okeke. Show that picture. No, not that picture. The other one. Most men will agree with me, that a man who picked this woman is neither drunk nor stupid.
Yes.
It could not be. Yes. It's not impossible. Even the decision to buy her an SUV and a house are not considered stupid.
Yes, no.
Is it not true, my man? Yeah. Out there, the consensus amongst men is that my crack reporter sampled men, and they came up and said that for Daniela, Apostle Suleman was in order.
Hey!
What?
Buying her a car and a house.
Yes.
Some men even said that they would have bought her a private jet if they had the chance.
Holy Ghost fire!
I know. Put that picture back on. It's an inspiration. Now, the men I sampled. No, I didn't sample them. My crack reporters. The men my crack reporters sampled. They even forgive the apostle for using his name to register the car and the house. I mean, how do you tell other men to stay away because she's yours?
That's why he's paying tax.
Yeah, you have to register. Look. The car is under my name. Oh, okay.
That's
all right.
Apostle Suleman's tithes.
Yeah, it's okay. That's how they leave her alone for you. Now, for those still worried, let me tell you a secret. I am willing to be an idiot for the sake of a better tomorrow. I am glad to be a compound fool if that will repaint the picture of things, change the minds of men, and shake up the status quo. Yeah, others have paid greater price for me to enjoy the life and the freedom that I have today.
Yes.
Kabish.
That's it.
That's it. Sasha, tweet it out.
Hey!
Tweet that thing out.
Yes!
So this Magu thing, are you guys following it?
Yes!
Yeah. For a second time, the Senate rejected
Why?
Magu as the substantive chairman of the EFCC.
Wow!
You know, just like the past, the senators all said the same thing, that they are basing their argument on DSS reports on Magu. I don't get it. The DSS, remember, is an agency under the presidency. They are saying that Magu lacks integrity. So why is the presidency still forwarding Magu's name to the Senate? These are crazy people. They are crazy people, you know. I have a solution to this. I have a solution to this impasse. Let us find someone that the Senate will like. You know, someone who has a resume of fighting corruption. Someone who can beat up men and women. Someone who, if need be, can impregnate a stubborn woman by force. What about Dino Mele? He could do that, you know. Chairman EFCC. If there is need to beat up the person, no, he will do that. He can remove his tattoo, anything to hide evidence. Here are some stories. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
Buhari's return, shake up, likely this week. Did you hear that?
Yes,
the
sir.
cabinet, they are going to shake things up.
What's shake up?
Shaking up the cabinet.
Shaking up.
Moving some people out and some people in.
Throwing people out.
Now, they say that since that news broke, the sports minister, you know him, he has been packing up his things for a return to Jos. He is not waiting for the announcement. In fact, they say he sleeps in his car now. Because any day he could just have, that one is folded already inside his pocket. It's over. The man won't survive it. 1.1 billion Malibu deal. Peak of graft, says Obasanjo. Did you hear the story? Obasanjo, it was mentioned in the story that he had something to do with that. Obasanjo said to Fiakwa. He said that Adoke should go and answer questions. Now, you got to love Obasanjo. You know, he wants others to answer for their actions in office.
Yes.
As far as he's concerned, his own answers are in his book, My Watch. My Watch, nonsense. Nonsense. Desiani deposited $150 million, gave Belgore dollars, and Suleman $450 million, says witness. Did you hear that? What? You see, the Desiani money is like a stem cell. Do you know what a stem cell is? No, it's never ending. Always growing, always growing. It doesn't end everywhere. Regenerating. It's wonderful money. El Rufai training militia. He's after me, says Apostle Suleman. No, I made a mistake. They say cries out. Apostle Suleman cries out. Now, Vanguard. Mind yourself, how dare you imply that the man of God is crying out? All he needed to do was to pronounce the man dead, and he will be dead. I say die, and he will die. Why will he be crying out? This is terrible. Cries out, nonsense. Someone who should have been dead is bothering him. Anyway, this is interesting. Native doctor lands in hospital after he asked to be shot. No, the man did juju. The man did juju and put it on himself and said, "Try me, shoot me," and he ended up in the hospital. Now, I wish all professionals will be forced to test the efficacy of their medicine or skills on themselves.
Yes.
You know, some doctors that I know will not swallow their own medicine.
What about you?
I know some doctors I know. I don't want to mention names. They will not touch the medicine they give others.
Your colleagues?
This is wonderful. I inserted 386 grams of cocaine in my anus for 1 million naira. Now, imagine what this man will have done. with the kind of money that we found at Yakubu's house, Andrew Yakubu, if you give him that money, what he will do, if he's going to insert that 368 grams into his, imagine what he will do if you give him that money.
I know.
Poverty is a horrible thing. This is interesting. You won't believe this. In Bauchi State, secondary school closed after students held wedding ceremonies amongst themselves.
Hey!
They agreed and they got wedding ceremony. They got married. I don't understand what the problem is. You know, they were just practicing. Unless they went on honeymoon afterwards. And then there will be trouble. You know what I mean? In 9 months, there will be trouble.
Yes.
But if it's just that they got married, you know, I've done marriages here with people. but we didn't go on honeymoon. That's when that's the line, you know. Can you believe that? This is wonderful. Sex cures headache faster than painkillers.
What?
Says scientists. In Germany, they did a research. They interviewed thousands of people and they found out that sex cures headache more than painkillers. I was excited when I had this study. You know, I quickly forwarded it to Mamu Doka. She said she did her own research and she found out that all the researchers were men. Imagine that. What does that have to do with? What does that have to do with anything? You know, what does that have to do with anything? The fact that there were men, they did a research. It's time for your
Email!
It's time for your email. So, Tomato Juice. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
I know.
Can you write Dr. Daniels and tell us? Because already I'm getting a lot of emails. Why am I saying right? What punishment are we going to give Tomato Juice next week for not putting on her uniform?
No, next week.
A whole doctor. Yeah?
There was a snowstorm. The package got...
the devil made her do it.
The package!
The devil made her do it. All right, let's hear the emails, please.
Woo! Our first email is from Oba in Glasgow, UK. He writes...
Oba. Okay,
Oba.
okay. Yeah, it's my friend, yeah.
He writes,
Yeah.
Hello, Dr. Damages. Of course, he's your friend.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. I really enjoy your show. My regards to the crew and the delectable tomato juice.
I know. That's why we're
Will
here
make
this.
her mine in my second life. Firstly,
He gave up on this life. The man must have seen all the people writing that I can't compete. No. Until next time. Go ahead.
Firstly, my mail is a melody of some sort carrying a visual camera.
Hey.
This is my brief analysis of Suleman and the Stephanie SNS. The tolerance of intolerance is cowardice. I find it incredible that the first media outing and second one were different for two reasons. She looked better in the latter than the former. Hence, she had better responses from social media, even though it had a lot of negativity, which represents social cognitive dissonance of some sort. The greatest influence on our behavior is our perception of time. Why the president came back without a clean bill of health remains impressionable, seeing the psychopath he surrounds himself with. Keep doing your thing. One love, bro.
Hey! Thank you, my friend. But thank you so much. This is big grammar. I don't understand all of them.
Too much.
I don't, but I don't blame the Stephanie if you are talking about Stephanie. Because I'm sure when next she holds another press conference, she will look more like the Daniela.
Even better.
Daniela.
Even better.
Me too. I'm thinking of making myself look better to attract more views. They look like keeping it real or something. No, I need to do something. Things are not working. Everybody's shaping up.
You gotta do it. Our second email is from Dr. Yua in South Africa.
Oh, I know.
That's your friend.
He's been
from
writing.
South Africa.
He's been writing.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard his name. Yeah, go ahead.
He writes, Dear Dr. Damages.
Yes.
I greet you. But you never read my messages on your show.
Sorry.
I knew it.
Anyways, thanks for the good works you are doing. Make una not find Oga Buhari again. No. He don't open shop for London. I hope say you go read him this time.
Oh, my friend, thank you so much. We saw that shop in London, and show the picture. It's B. No. PP. That's
Doctor.
it's the only place in London you can buy things with naira. No, it's very important. It's a landmark. Make sure when you go there. Humble Prince went to London. Did he go there to shop?
I don't know.
Anyway,
that's a good question.
Anyway, my friend, the fact that we've not read your email, it's not my fault. It's the fault of Tomato Juice.
What?
Oh yeah, no, I'm telling you.
Hey.
This is what the formula she uses to choose email to read. It's based on the smell of the email envelope. She's that weird, you know. She's that weird. You know, she will smell the envelope and. Anyway, next.
Our final email is from Ofor in the Philippines.
Oh, in the Philippines.
We are going places.
They watch us.
People
everywhere.
don't know.
Yeah. In the Philippines.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Next.
He writes. You guys always make my weekend.
Oh, you see.
Ever since I joined a friend to watch one of your shows on a jobless day 2 years ago.
Wow. It's
Very
good
specific.
to be jobless. So sometimes something good will happen to you when you have no job.
Oh,
that's what he's saying. This is how he saw the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, I always look forward to every weekend because of Dr. Damages.
Thank you.
Regards to the sexy mama Tomato Juice. Please try and return to your uniform. It's the bomb.
Thank you, my friend. You see what I'm saying? Thank you so much.
Next week.
People are writing and complaining. I don't get it. I've written query and she didn't answer my query. I don't know what else to do. I don't know.
One day.
But thank you so much. Yeah, that's all the time we have for emails.
He's not done.
Oh, he's.
Regards to the crew also,
And
he said, please take it easy on how you mentioned Adiola of keeping it fair. I couldn't leave this part out.
Oh.
She's my sweetheart. Hoping for the day I'm going to introduce you in one of your shows.
Oh, thank you.
Again, keep the flag flying.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. See, let me explain this to people. People don't understand it. It's part of my contract to once every 2 weeks mention keeping it real on the show.
Let them know.
The goal is that she may get angry one day. And then come to my level and talk about me on her show. You know, people, I need viewers. I'm just trying. You know, maybe somebody will say, there's another show called Dr. Damages. I will check it out. You know, that's my goal. It hasn't worked. You know, that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages
and on Instagram at
Dr. Damages.
Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book Microwave Spyware by Albert Spike. And it says, what we have done for ourselves alone dies with us.
Wow.
What we have done for others and the world remains and is immortal.
Hey!
I go deep.
I really love that.
Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
So, just what have you done that will live? What have you done that have lived? I'm going to query her. Yeah, I've written query. You know, we have to do something more. I have deducted $60. If you deduct that, there won't be anything left. There will be nothing left.
I'm happy to know. I need it.
In fact, it will go negative. If you deduct 2,000 from her pay, it's minus. She will owe. And there won't be trust someone to come here anymore. You know, we have to we manage. We'll push her gradually.
Yes.
You know, since she went home, you know, something happened there. And there's one guy, you know. One guy, she's been hanging around. There's that guy. Yeah, we're watching that.
Was that all? Right. That's all you have to say.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, by the way, last week, stay here. Last week we promised you pictures from her birthday pictures.
Oh,
there were no pictures. Our Sasha forgot to put the pictures.
Doctor, no.
What?
It's already late.
No, not that one. Not that one.
No.
Damn.
Not that one. Please.
Thank you so much for watching. Please, I'm begging you. Can you go and watch more? They asked me to do this, otherwise there won't be, you know, things are hard. Watch more. In fact, there's somewhere I'm cooking a goose. Also subscribe to the Sahara YouTube account. What is the name of the account again? Anyway, subscribe. Whatever they say, subscribe. Click on it. Please. For me. Nice. Thank you.